Issue 1084 is out now, and it's the first edition in our New Look magazine. On the cover, Huey, one of our vendors from Wirral. We've got a Q&A interview with him in the magazine, and that feature, which we used to run quite a lot, has disappeared of late, and now we're going to be returning to it in a big way. Each week we'll have interviews with our vendors, just revealing what their life on the streets is like, what it's like to sell a magazine, but also giving you some insight into things that they like to do, what their aspirations are for the future, and so on. In the feature pages, we've got a report from Africa where Western governments and multinationals are putting a lot of money into massive food growing schemes, which you might think was a great thing, but there's growing evidence that the schemes are displacing local farmers from lands they've used for centuries, and that it's really the multinationals that are benefiting most from that. We've also got an interview with Merseyside DJ Greg Wilson, who's back playing in his playing jazz, funk, soul and disco and so on. He retired at the age of 23, but he's back now, and he talks very revealingly about the history of black music in the north, black clubs, some of the racism that attended with it, but also some of the best records that were made as well. Elsewhere in the magazine, we've given some more prominence to our monthly recipe slot and a nice combination of dishes this week. Advice from the masters at Hawksmoor restaurant on how to cook the perfect steak, and also a very luscious strawberry cake as well. You can make an entire meal out of that page. On the arts pages, there's the group of Liverpool residents and their architects who've been nominated for the prestigious Turner Art Prize for a regeneration scheme on some derelict terraced houses. And also pleased to have Simon Armitage in the magazine talking about his new book and his bid to become Oxford Professor of Poetry. On the news pages, the mysterious disappearance of hen harriers, who are the most threatened UK bird of prey. They nest, when they do nest, across the Forest of Bowland and in Cumbria, but at least 3 have gone missing. There's some suggestion that they are persecuted because they eat the young of grouse, and grouse are what people like to shoot. Liverpool's homeless campaigners, Love activists, have moved to a new home in the city. They're keeping up their protest. They had a very high-profile campaign when the 3 Cunard ships were in town recently, and now they've moved on to a camp near the Echo Arena. Finally, filmmaker John Borman writes a letter to his younger self, and columnist Nicola Mostyn divides the world into those who are always early and those who are always late, and I know which one I am. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the magazine.